Okay, so I just want to make one thing very, very clear. I don't really play anymore, but I promise you I was actually really, really good at some point. And I can get it back. I just need to practice. I mean, I practiced for this, but like more. Okay, you know what? This was dumb. Never mind. Yeah, so then I go to leave and she stops me and she's like, no, okay, Valerie, stop, come back, sit down. And I'm like, where? It's a stage. Anyway, yeah, so she calls me back and she's like, she tells me I'm gonna get in. And like, what? How? Like, why? I mean, you heard that. Yeah. No, she's like, you are absolutely gonna get in, but what do you want to do here? I mean, mostly I just wanted to prove that I could get in. No, I didn't say that. Of course, I can't say things like that, but I don't know. I just want to do music, I guess. I didn't go. I thought about it. That was the plan. I would try out, and then if I didn't get in, I wouldn't go, obviously. And if I did get in, I'd think about it. So, yeah, like, do I really want to go back to school now? And, you know, because I have to remember that it's every day, and it's for, what, 4 years? And yeah, okay, maybe I want it now, but am I really going to want it every day for the next 4 years? And no, I'm not. Like, I don't. But yeah, mostly I just wanted to see if I could get in, and I can. So now we know. I mean, I already knew that, but yeah, okay, it wasn't good. It was perfectly average. It could have gone either way. Hey, check this out. Is that not the most beautiful thing you've ever heard in your whole entire life? My therapist said something really interesting today. Well, okay, actually it wasn't that interesting, but no, okay, so you know how life is just this big, giant, messy thing that doesn't make any sense, right? Yeah, you know. No, okay, so basically what he told me was about how I can kind of make my own narrative for things that have happened to me. Like, so in real life, there's always going to be all these details that don't make sense, you know, like there's just too many little pieces and it's impossible to get all of them to, like, you know, go together. So you're just trying to like draw this line and have it hit as many dots as possible, and you don't have to try to get all of them. You just, you know, hit as many as you can. And okay, I know I'm kind of mixing my metaphors here, but like, yeah, you just draw that line, and then when you're done, you take out all the dots, all the little details that didn't make it, and yeah, that's it. That's your narrative. And the second he said that, I was like, yes, okay, that's good. I can use that. I can, you know, I can do it for you right now. I can, just hang on. I got this. So if I say I bought a music school while I was having a manic episode, there's a part of me that's like, no, that's a fucking lie, right? Because it's not like, you know, it was very complicated. It wasn't this instant thing, like, boom, manic, here's all my money, I own a school now, right? No, like it took a long time, and there were a lot of steps, and some of them took months, and there were a lot of gaps in between. And yeah, it was like a year. I had all kinds of different moods and stuff. Like, it's not true that I stayed manic that whole time. So, like, yeah, there must have been periods of time where I was thinking clearly. So, you know, like, maybe I am just making up excuses for myself. Like, maybe I did legitimately just consciously, like, fully in my right mind buy a music school. But it is true that I was manic when it first seemed like a good idea. And because of that, I started going down this path. And then I just stayed on it, even when I wasn't manic anymore, right? Like, I just kept going down that path I was already on, right? So if I say I bought a music school while I was manic, that's not a lie. It's just the narrative. It's the narrative that we're going with to make it make sense. So I have this really vague memory of my violin teacher saying that you can clean out the inside of your violin with rice. So yeah, let's get some rice in this boy. Oh my god, I can't do it. Okay, it's just rice. Come on. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, it's in there. Okay. I don't know how much rice I need. Yep, there's rice in there. Yeah, okay, there are totally like spider webs in there. Okay, so I get it. Okay. Right, okay. And we also have this. And we call this one the Thunder Machine. It's so loud. I can hear it. There's like one grain of rice left. Hear it? Come on. It fell out. No, there's another one. There were two? Okay. Hi, so I'm just filming this in case someone actually succeeds at inventing time travel or time communication or whatever. Anyway, hi, Valerie. It's me, Valerie, from the future, and I just happen to be adorned with the knowledge that you are maybe thinking of maybe buying a music school. So I'm just here from the future to tell you, don't. Yeah, don't buy school kids. This has been a PSA. Okay, bye. All right, we did it. She is clean. That wasn't so bad. So I just dreamt that Isabelle fucking died. So I was the sole owner of the school and I declared bankruptcy. And I was just super calm the entire time. Like, that was the weirdest part of it, was how calm I was. Like, it wasn't even a bad dream or anything. It was just super weird.
So I'm at the music school, and for a second there I was really impressed that the water thing still has water in it, because usually they drink it really fast, and I thought, maybe they learned, maybe they started drinking tap water, and then I realized no, they just ran out of paper cups.
So I would just like get on a bus and ride it for a bit, and then randomly get off at a stop, and then I'd walk around for a bit and find another bus stop where a night bus would pass, and then I'd wait for the next bus, and then I'd ride it for a bit and randomly get off somewhere, and just like keep doing that all night. And then I'd go home at like 6 a.m. and sleep all day, and then I'd do it all again the next night. And one time I got off at a bus stop close to here, and then I walked a bit, and I ended up at this bus stop where there was an ad for, it's kind of stupid, but I don't know, it felt really like it meant something. I don't know, I just ended up at this bus stop where there was an ad for this concert venue, and there's just this photo of my childhood violin teacher, because she was gonna play a show there, and I just looked at her, and like she was just so beautiful, and I was just like so proud of her for still having a music career. Like, that's really not surprising at all, because like that was her job even back when I knew her, right? But I don't know, I was like, I just missed her, and I just remembered that she's a mom now. Like, she has a kid, and she's gonna be such a good mom. I just sat there on the ground in that bus shelter and talked to her for like an hour. It's like, Nina, what would you think of me if you saw me just in the middle of the night, just sobbing on the floor of a bus shelter, talking to this ad of you and stroking your face? Like, what a fucking weirdo, right? I started going there every night, and I'd just sit there and talk to her, and I told her everything, the school, the bipolar, all of it. And it just really felt like I was talking to her. Like, honestly, if I ever see her again, it'll be kind of weird that she doesn't know me the way I think she does, because of all these things I felt like I told her. And the whole time I just kept thinking, like, the fuck are you doing? Just buy a ticket to her show. Like, the box office number is right there. You can just call them right now. I mean, no, obviously I'd just do it online like a normal person, but just like go see her. You want to, right? And then one night she was gone. They changed the ad, as they do. And I don't know, something just came over me. Like, I just needed her so much, and she wasn't there anymore, and I don't know, I knew it was over. I couldn't do it anymore. I just wanted out. So I went back to the school, and I don't know why this is what seemed important at the time, but I started making this huge spreadsheet for our finances. Yeah, I just started working on this giant spreadsheet for Isabelle, and I made it so that, there were all these formulas that reference like things that were on other sheets, and like I made it so that you could just type in one number and it would autofill all the rest, and it was was fucking amazing. It was some of my best work. But yeah, I just figured, I don't know, it was like this spreadsheet was meant to be my parting gift for Isabelle, because I figured, if she was ever going to be able to do this without me, she would need the help of a fully automated spreadsheet, right? So I worked on that spreadsheet for 3 whole nights. And then when I was done, I just took this big post-it note and I just wrote, "Good luck, and I'm so sorry, Valerie." And then I wrapped it around our business debit card and I put it in the cash box. And then I left, but then, like, I was just on this bus and I realized, oh crap, like, she's not gonna be able to use it, right? Like, my name is on all our accounts. She won't be able to use that card if I'm dead, right? So, like, I don't know, I just realized that, and then I went back to get the debit card. And then the next day I checked myself in. This one time when I was in the hospital, I literally think about this like all the time, but no, there was this one time there were just a bunch of people gathered in front of a window, so I went to see what was going on outside, and there was just this guy who had climbed up a tree, and yeah, they were trying to get him down and he wasn't coming down, and then eventually the cops came, and I don't know, I'm guessing they got him down. I don't know, I didn't stick around for that long, but I just couldn't stop thinking about it after that, because, like, if it were me, if I was up a tree and, I'm already going to get in trouble for it, and I know that, like, I don't think I'd come down either. Because, I mean, like, at that point, I'm already there. It's too late. There's no good way out of this. So, might as well go all the way, right? I had this job interview to be a violin teacher, and it was going really well. Like, this lady was talking to me as if I already had the job. So, like, she was showing me around, like, well, here's the classroom you'd have, here's the little lunch area, whatever. But then she took me to meet the actual manager, and I mean, I'm a little confused as to who she was or why she was interviewing me in the first place, but no, like, this guy, he did not want me. Like, that was pretty clear. But then he went through all the normal questions, and then he asked me if I was okay with autistic people, which then I was like, oh, okay. A little clumsy, but all right, valid question, I guess, maybe. So yeah, I told him, like, sure, I've had a student who had autism, and yeah, just one, and no, they're not all gonna be like him. I know that, everyone's different, but yes, I'm absolutely okay with them because I'm not an ableist asshole, right? No, I didn't say that. But then he asked if oh my god, I hate this so much. He asked me if I can't even say it, it's so bad. One time I made a joke about how the school's downfall would be just me gradually replacing all the teachers with people who remind me of me. So, like, people who aren't actually professional musicians in real life, who, oh, maybe could have been at some point, but then life happened and now they're here. And yeah, now I see how that kind of wasn't a good joke. Then he asked me if I was okay with people of different ethnicities. Like, how do you go there? Like, what? And no, it was worse than that. He didn't even say it like that. This was all in French, by the way, and I think what he said was like, est-ce que t'es correct avec les... I'm so sorry. Like, he said, est-ce que t'es correct avec les ethnies? Are you okay with the ethnics? Ah! I can't believe this guy. And no, like, I really just wanted to go like, yeah, of course I am. Are you? And then I didn't even get the job. So the cops were just here because we got another noise complaint. And I don't know, it went super well. Like, they just happened to arrive at a moment when no one was playing anymore, so we didn't get fined again. I don't know, I just got this feeling like the only reason they were that chill and nice to me was that they took one look at me and decided I can't possibly be a person with power. Like, I just work here. So I don't know, it worked out for me, right? I don't know. When I was a receptionist at a music school, every time we'd get a new teacher, they'd come introduce them to me. So like, oh hey, this is Jeff, or whatever. He's gonna be teaching trombone here. Oh hey Valerie, when are you gonna start teaching here? Like, you've literally told me that I can't be a teacher because I didn't go to university. Like, you've literally said those exact words to my face. So yeah, when am I gonna start teaching here? You tell me. Yeah, I said that in real life. I did not keep my job after that one. I used to sub for Isabelle when she had like gigs and stuff. I was like the backup violin teacher. And every time I went in, this guy, the owner, would call me into his office, like, oh, hey, come talk to me. And then he'd just tell me like, freaking, oh, hey, Valerie, it's so great that you're here. Thank you so much for helping us out with these classes. And I think you're so great. Oh, also look at this giant TV I have in the corner. And oh, look at all these cool channels I bought for my giant TV in the corner. Just like, I swear to God, every single conversation that he forced me to have with him was either about how cool his TV was and how he's always just watching TV in there and never doing any actual work. And yeah, so it was either that or how he wishes he could hire me for real, but he can't because I'm bad. I mean, like, it makes sense in a way that when he retired, I immediately jumped on that and was like, hey, so I'm not good enough to be a teacher. Well, joke's on you. I'm gonna own the damn place. I went down this wormhole of reading about like noise regulations and stuff, and it's not looking good for us. I don't want to be a violin teacher anymore. I really don't. Like, I think I just wanted it out of spite, just because everyone kept telling me that I can't. And yeah, maybe I can't, but that's okay, because I don't want it anymore. I know I sound like I'm lying, but no, like I don't want, like, if someone were to offer me a violin teaching job right now, I would actually say no. Because I don't know, I have like this fear. I don't know, I'm scared that like a student could remember something I say, like not even something bad, or it doesn't have to be like a big life lesson or anything. Just I'm just scared that they could remember like literally anything I say, and I don't know. Like, I'm even worried about the students I did have back when I was teaching. Like, is there someone out there going through life right now who has to live with this memory of something that I said to them? And that, like, I didn't even necessarily know I was teaching. And yeah, I just, like, didn't know at the time that I'd stay with them forever in that way. And I don't know, is that not terrifying to anyone else? Hello, friends. So, my music school is closing. So, can I interest you in a $5,000 piano? My violin teacher was so great. Like, I was just a kid with like no self-esteem. And she really tried to help me with that. Like, she didn't have to, but I remember this one time in my lesson, she wanted me to say, "I am the goddess of violin playing." And yeah, no, she was like, "You don't have to believe it. I just want you to say the words." And I really tried, but I couldn't do it. Like, I just couldn't say those words. They just wouldn't come out of me. And like, I remember right before I bought the school, I was thinking about that, and like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, yes, I am the goddess of violin playing. How did I not know that? And yeah, that's mania for you. Hello again. So I have this $1,500 piano for sale. And just to be clear, this is a different piano than the last one. So if you want the $5,000 one, that is also still on the table. And I also have like this guitar and a bunch of music books and, you know, just all kinds of music stuff for your music needs. And also like boxes full of cables and a shit ton of coffee filters for some reason. So yeah, buy stuff from me. Anyway, okay, that's it. Bye. My therapist asked me what I think some obstacles to my recovery are. So I went through all the obvious ones, and he was like, yeah, okay, those are all good answers, you know, but I think one big obstacle to your recovery is that you think you're not like everyone else. And my immediate reaction was, well, I'm not. I guess I just wanted people to know that I'm responsible. Like, even though I did this hugely unreasonable and thoughtless thing, I did end up taking responsibility for it in the end. I mean, I think we did okay. No, I'm kind of proud of us. Could have been worse. I guess I just really didn't want to like live out the bipolar stereotype of like a person who has bipolar disorder and like is 45 and has already bankrupted 3 businesses or whatever. And I didn't. I mean, I didn't do that. So I did it. So I found this list of dreams I had for the school. Man, my dreams for that place were small. So, yeah, I never got my filing cabinet. Never got that desktop computer. Never did get rid of the water machine. Fuck that water machine. But I got my reusable cups. That's what I told Isabelle, you know, like, it doesn't mean it'll never happen again. I think we can both agree that we skipped a few steps to get there, right? So yeah, it doesn't mean it's never gonna happen again. We're just gonna have to go the long way around like everyone else. I know there's nothing I've gone through that nobody else hasn't also gone through. Like, I know that's statistically impossible. But then, how come I can look around at a room full of people and know that I've felt more joy than all of them combined? And it breaks my heart that they'll never know what that kind of joy feels like. I think it's kind of funny how I'm a literal narcissist, but also managed to be totally convinced that a fucking spreadsheet would be a better business partner than me. It's like trying to take a picture of the moon, but you can't. It just comes out all small and blurry, and you know, you ask yourself, how will anyone ever know how beautiful the moon looks through my eyes if I can't capture it and show it to them? It was a really good spreadsheet, though. I guess I just have to trust that people already know the moon is beautiful.